And welcome back, everybody. This is your host, Lexi Booth.
And this is your co-host, Stephanie Booth.
And this is What's Really Out There. Now, today we have a special guest, our daddy. Introduce yourself.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Y'all might know me from our other podcast, Ghost Stories Told from the South, or you might know me from Borderline Texas Trash, where I get the most recognizable voice in podcasting today.
So basically, he's gonna be here today,
I just kind of
and then the next one's just to be here, kind of as a pusher for Stephanie to kind of help her get along with this till she's old enough.
She's still kind of shy. She don't really know how to keep it talking and going.
Yeah, but so yeah, let's get on with it today.
And me and Lexi did go over our notes together, so we made sure we would not be running into each other in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah, and colliding
I recorded
again.
the same thing because she asked me to help out and research some stuff, and I did. And what do? I researched the first thing she went through.
Yep. So today, the first thing we're gonna go over today is mermaids versus sirens, because I started going into okay, guys. So sorry about that. Our curtain fell.
Our green screen fell.
Yeah.
Gray screen.
So anyway, we're gonna talk about mermaids versus sirens first, because I've kind of been diving into like the Greek mythology thing, like the oceans of the deep kind of thing, you know. So, anybody wants to add before we continue?
Nah, I'm just glad it's fall, and we're gonna get into some more spookier stuff since it's Halloween.
Steph, you want to add anything,
But
babe?
they're still gonna try to keep it with kind of what's really out there, kind of.
I don't know.
Okay.
You
Well-
want to say anything? Say hi to everybody. Say how's everybody been doing?
Hello.
You gonna ask everybody if they've been listening to our shows?
You better.
Stephanie. Okay. So basically, let's jump into this. So the mermaids are like the nice versions of, like, the mermaids are like the cool people that you guys probably like to think of, and the sirens are the ones that like lure you in and kill you. So,
That would be the kind of mermaid I would probably.
well, okay, the sirens are the ones that like lure you in, like with the like what they sing, and they lure you in and kill you. Yeah.
With a beautiful voice, kind of like on a.
Like
what was
Siren
that
Head.
What was that Disney movie?
Like with Ursula's voice.
Yeah, she had that voice of just.
But she wasn't a siren. I think she was like an octopus or
Yeah.
something.
It's on Jack Sparrow. Is the sirens?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. There was that one with all them, and they're like looking over the edges, and they're in love, and they.
Yeah. Well, then the mermaids are kind of like that too, like in the mythology thing. But they only sing to like get you to fall in love with them. But they love you too. But they don't kill you. They just keep you captive, and they like make keep you in their underwater cave or whatever.
Well,
So
if I
will you
didn't have
drown?
kids and stuff and responsibility, that'd be nice for me. I'd volunteer for that.
Yeah. But yeah. So there's been like some instances of like you seeing them and like some pictures, but like
Have
It's-
you seen any pictures of mermaid stuff?
like real ones. No, not like
No, like on YouTube.
Oh no,
and
yeah,
stuff,
I
when
saw a
they're-
video.
like the
Jesus.
skeletal.
Have you seen that one video, Stephanie, of where it's on the rock, and they take the picture and you see it scurry off into the water?
Mhm.
That
Yeah,
was
that's kind of creepy.
wasn't
Well, and there's been like these instances where like the mermaids like try to save like drowning men, like the people who like get in boat wrecks or
Dad, go out there.
boat
it? Boat
wrecks.
rides.
Yeah. So
But,
I thought that was pretty cool.
But other
So-
people just think it's not mermaid, dolphins.
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of people because of
are
the
like, it's not real. It's just dolphins.
Yeah.
Guys. It's just dolphins.
yeah. So okay, look at the computer. I'm sorry you guys can't do this with us, but if you look at the computer,
Stephanie's in charge of the computer, pulling up the pictures and stuff.
we have a really cute mermaid, and then this is what the sirens are supposed to be based off of.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're webbed.
Yeah.
Well, remember on Jack Sparrow, their hands were like that.
Yeah,
They-
their hands are like webbed together, and
like a
their
duck.
tails are like
Yeah.
they're just
And they weren't real
ugly.
pretty. They were just kind of dirty and dungy looking, like they'd been in the mud.
yeah. So that's
They're really
kind of
pretty.
what else. What have you heard about them?
Besides that,
Nothing.
people say they're dolphins. I mean,
Have you seen any movies about them or anything like
yeah,
that?
Jack Sparrow.
Okay, besides that one
And Jolie. Oh.
and Jolie.
Jolie, I think, watches like Sophia, the first.
There's mermaids on that.
Yeah, there's like the one where she turns into a mermaid supposedly because she wears like she puts it on and she's like, oh my god, I'm a mermaid.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So
It's a cartoon, but I mean it's cool. Anything else from you, Daddy-O?
That's all I got on it.
I know that was like a short thing. I mean, there's not that much on them.
There really isn't. I mean, all the stuff we could, like, pictures to find, there's not many pictures.
I mean, the difference is one's nice and one's a killer. That's like
Yeah.
really it. So like,
But they've been around in the sailor
It's like
stories
Reed and then Rocco.
forever.
yeah,
it's like Reed
forever.
Rocco.
Yeah.
Reed
Okay.
the siren.
Okay. Well, I'm going to continue. We're gonna go on with the Bermuda The
You
Bermuda,
want me to do one, or you gonna do all of yours and I'll do all mine? You want to do it like that? You do all of yours?
and we'll see how much time we got left. Yeah.
Yeah.
The triangle's on the Bermuda, right?
Yeah, there's a Bermuda Triangle, and there's a triangle in Alaska,
Yeah.
too, Steph.
We're gonna do the Bermuda Triangle
That's
today.
where on Hotel Transylvania they went there.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, yeah, that ship.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the Bermuda Triangle today, and then the next episode next week we're gonna do the Alaska Triangle. So. Now I know a lot of you guys have heard of this because it's also been in a lot of movies. I'm pretty sure it was in the one with the rock. It was like Journey to the Center of the Earth or something like that. Because they went through it, and then they went to like this island, and everything that was supposed to be little was big, and everything that was big was little. So it was like, so basically it's like this area. It's like a triangle, literally, that stretches like from the Florida coast. Oh, it's like the Bermuda area, if you look on the map, to Puerto Rico. So it's pretty big. And people call it the Deadly Triangle or Devil's Triangle because a lot of people,
deaths happen
yeah,
there. A lot of
disappearances,
ships go missing, planes go missing, planes will be flying and like
crash.
lose control, and then they'll get it back or something.
Well, Amelia Earhart, like one of the like Earhart.
Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, she lost. Like she got lost in the Bermuda Triangle. I get a
I
story
did
on
not
her.
know that.
But yeah, it was too complicated. I didn't want to do it with you because it was too complicated. But anyway, yeah, they're like the Bermuda Triangle is blamed for like hundreds of shipwrecks and plane crashes and like mysterious disappearance, and like the like you said, the malfunctions of the planes, and like just unexplained phenomenon.
What is it? That plane, that one plane that Shane.
It's fine. The YouTuber.
That
Yeah, you can
guy.
say their name, I guess.
No, say YouTuber.
Yeah, YouTuber.
That YouTuber. What?
Anyways.
That guy, he talked about it.
One of them.
Oh, he did.
Not her, but a plane that went there, I guess.
Oh.
People don't, like, whenever they talk about it, they're like, oh no, it's just, like, okay, there's like 50% of us that are like, oh no, it's because it's paranormal, and 50% of us are like, oh no, it's because it's like at the storms. I don't know.
Some believe, well, the reason why they think some of the planes might crash in the ships, something about methane gas or something under that region, and it builds up and.
Well, and then another reason too, it's like a hot spot for just like everything bad.
Yeah, it's a hot spot for anything. I think there's a lot of scientific explanation, but a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that you can't explain. that
And then
goes
I
on
read
there.
something about like there's like a lot of like alien stuff connected to it too.
That's weird.
Because there's like, I don't know, but it's because there's like a lot of lights in it, but I'm like, it's always stormy when somebody's going missing.
Yeah.
So I was like, but they said, I don't know, it's a lot of like science. I got a lot of the science stuff down, which I'm not even going to attempt to go over because it's really confusing. So like, they also think that it's like a space-time warp thing.
I've heard that too.
I never
So-
heard that.
People will fly into some clouds, and then when they get on the other side, it's different. Their clocks are set back. What, I think people have lost hours.
Yeah.
Well, no, their clocks wouldn't be behind. Everything would be forward like 3 or 4 hours. And they didn't know, there's like, it only took us 5 minutes to go through that cloud, and it's already 4 hours. What happened with these 4 hours?
Yeah, like they don't know. Like they literally lost time.
Well, kind of like the, I don't know if you got it on your notes, but there's the real famous one of the airplane, the military, them planes, back in, I think around World War II, the Mustangs, they went on a flight pattern and all that, and they never came back. They got lost. They never could find the ships. Or
Yeah, I have heard of that.
I think they hear. I think in the past 10 years they might have found one of the planes or something.
Well, and then there's a story I have it on here that we're gonna go over, but it's submarines that have gone missing, and I think it's related to this. It's like Army submarines, but I don't know. It's one of those phenomenons that you're like, I don't know if it's real, but like, I mean,
I guess. Now, what do you think, Steph?
what do you think?
You think it's real, or you think it's just all science and there's an explanation for everything?
No.
You think it's like ghosty?
Like Bigfoot, there's no explanation for him.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
well.
I see what she's saying. She's like,
Yeah.
just because they say there's no explanation, don't mean it's not real.
Yeah. Okay. Well, before I like go on to some more of my like mysteries, I'm gonna talk about some conspiracy theories, and I have a couple. I only have 3, but they're pretty good. So this one's the Dead Baby Project.
The what?
The Dead Baby Project?
Yeah. So basically,
What?
there's a theory out there that the government like steals dead bodies, and like babies and stuff to like do radioactive testing, like to see how much the human can withstand. But they're already dead, so like I'm not understanding that part.
Their spirits and
Shit.
really. Dad!
Sorry. I haven't been writing anything down.
It's
well,
fine.
I can't anyway. You don't even have the time up.
It's fine. But then the truth to that is they only stole parts of the dead bodies. They didn't steal the whole body. They only stole parts, so it makes it okay.
Why?
That
Why would you do this to see how much radiation a dead body can take? What's the dead body gonna do? I can't take anymore. I'm tapping out. And
yeah,
then
they're dead.
And then they cut an arm off and go, let's go sell this radiation arm to somebody. I bet you on eBay will buy it.
I don't know, because I guess their excuse too was like we needed young tissue, so we needed to use it.
I'm sorry if my voice kind of sucks, guys. We're not used to having a third person, and I haven't worked out the third person microphone setup. So if you can't hear me, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so they use like mainly like dead babies and like children.
I'm
Dead
never
baby.
dying.
They use stuff from like more than 1,500 families.
Jeez.
So a lot. All for radioactive testing from dead bodies. Like I don't understand that because like they're dead. So that one I was like,
Spirits probably haunt them.
Probably. I mean, and then this
How dare
one,
you take my booty hole.
Dad probably knows a little bit more about this one than me and Stephanie, but this is about the bad booze.
Bad booze?
Booze, like alcohol.
What?
The prohibition that happened, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, during that period, the government would poison the alcohol to keep people from drinking it. That's the theory. Okay.
That's really messed up.
The truth to it, which goes, it's the same thing, but like the truth is like the government would just mix chemicals, but they did it prior to the prohibition, and at the end of the prohibition, like 10,000 people died.
Well, I know there was a lot of that going around because people were making bad liquor and killing people.
Yeah.
You know, they was putting all sorts of different chemicals in it going, oh, this guy just wants to get drunk anyway, so they just give him some bad chemicals and kills him in time.
That's messed up. Okay, this next one, I find it funny, and I feel like an awful person for saying this, but I wanted to talk about it
Sorry.
because it's funny to me, and also because, like, why would you do this? It's about how Canada developed a gaydar detector.
What is that?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No way.
So-
That's wrong
it's
as hell.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing where you could detect if someone's gay or like likes boys or something.
And it, oh my God.
Yeah. So basically, the
Why
theory.
would you do that?
The theory is like Canada, I guess, back when it first came out, that they were so paranoid about homosexuality.
Well, I
They-
will say back in the days,
Yeah.
people were like real hush-hush, and they wouldn't even admit they was that way because they'd get beat up, killed.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was bad.
They'd treat you just like it was. I mean,
Like
it's
a
just,
peasant?
it was the same thing as how they
Like
were
committing
with,
murder.
with rape. It's the same thing that they do with racism, Steph. Just because a person was a certain color, or just because they like
So
the
and
same-
so.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
That's
So
messed
basically,
up.
yeah. So they were so paranoid about like gays and stuff like that they developed this machine Well, the theory is that in 1960, or the truth is like 1960, they developed a way to detect homosexuality, and they got more than 400 men fired from like the army and all that. So I sound like an awful person saying that that's funny. It's funny, not funny
Well,
because
I
of like the
understand why
families.
you think it's funny because even in my day growing up, and it wasn't right. You know, you didn't know. People would run saying, you're gay, or that's gay, or you're fat, you know. We didn't know.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
I just thought it was kind of funny to talk
But
about because,
It
like,
was funny, though.
what were
because
they thinking, you know?
it
Not
was-
because I'm an awful person.
It was, and I see what she means because you always hear people go, oh, your gaydar is going off or something, you know, trying to be funny.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Now we're going to talk about some Mandela effects. I have a picture of this one up in its underwear. And
That's
Stephanie is
not a Mandela effect.
Stephanie is looking at me like, "Are you gone crack?" Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not. It's just a joke. Okay, drugs are not cool, kids. Don't do them. Anyway, so the Fruit of the Loom underwear. Remember the basket that was like behind them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Was now like, did it ever have a basket or like does it not now? Which one is it?
I don't know. I never paid attention. To tell you the truth, I really have never paid attention.
Well, apparently it's never had a basket. Like, it used to have a basket, but now it doesn't, and it's never had a basket, and we're all just losing
I
our
don't
minds.
remember.
But I've always remembered it having a basket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I never paid much attention. I don't know.
So, what are y'all's opinions on that? Let us know.
I don't know.
Now, this
I don't really have
one,
an opinion because I don't know. What's the conspiracy theory on that? That there used to be one and now there's not?
yeah, that's like what Mandela Effect is. Oh, yeah, my dad doesn't know about like what Mandela Effect is. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe in some of the
Hang on,
conspiracy stuff, but I don't dig into it. I don't think everything's a conspiracy.
well,
but
okay,
there's
what a
some stuff
Mandela
that's
Effect
just-
is, it's like, so Nelson Mandela died, and everyone remembered him dying in like prison or something, and he ended up not dying in prison. So then the theory became the Mandela Effect, and basically like stuff is remembered differently the way than we remembered it. Like, I'm gonna give you a theory that you might know. Mickey Mouse, did he wear suspenders?
Yes.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, give me.
I've seen some old footage and stuff, but I don't remember. I ain't watched Mickey Mouse in probably 20 years.
Okay, Looney Tunes. How did you spell Looney Tunes?
With N-E-Y.
Yeah, we felt it wrong, our whole lives. It's supposed to be spelled with a.
At Ashley's, she has a movie of Looney Tunes, and I looked at the tunes part, Looney Tunes, and it had a U and something else.
Yeah, Tunes is like totally spelled differently now.
No, it's T-O-O.
Yeah, Tunes. The Tunes, it's Tunes. That's how I
Yeah,
remember it. Now it's
Yeah.
Toons. See?
See, I thought
That's
it was
that's a
always-
Mandela effect because we remember it differently than how it is now.
Yeah, that is
Mm.
strange.
So that's what the underwear thing is like. We
no
like I remember
way.
the basket, and a lot of people other do, but like there's no basket actually.
There's always been a basket.
Yeah. Okay, now this one's about good old Chick-fil-A. So
Not
Patty
my
buys-
Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A.
so Chick-fil-A, does it have a K at the end? Like at Chick, does it have a K or no K?
Yes, K.
An okay. I've always remembered it as an A ever since even when I ate it in
Okay.
Austin.
Yeah,
I've
I've
always remembered it with an A. Chick-fil-A.
no.
What?
The Chick, does it have a K with it?
Oh. I've never paid close that much attention.
Dad, you suck at this. Stephanie, does it have a K?
Yes.
As far as I can think, though, I think
Regular
I've always
spelling.
seen it with a K.
Yeah, there's a theory out there that there's never really been a K and we're all just crazy. But everywhere I go, like even now, it says K. Like with the K.
Huh.
So I'm not sure about that one. I don't really believe that one. But yeah.
We were literally.
I guess
we
then
will
you start
go.
paying more attention to crap.
Yeah, you
we'll
do.
go to Chick-fil-A and take a picture.
Well, I looked at. Yeah, anyway. This is the Depends underwear. The women, you know, like the diapers or whatever for
older
women.
people.
Yeah. Does it have an S at the end? Don't look. I mean,
No.
the.
Well, it should. I mean, I don't know for a fact because I've never had to buy them, but you would think it had.
They're in Walmart.
When I used to go, because they're by like the
the
hygiene
woman?
issues for women, you know. Well, I always thought you used to have an S, and I looking at pictures now, and there's no S. The theory is it's supposed to have an S.
No, it's not supposed to.
So, like, I don't know. I feel like it should be, like, depends underwear,
Yeah.
not depend underwear. I don't know. Well,
It should be depend on underwear.
okay, 7-Up. Did it have a hyphen? Or, like, not the hyphen, like the little dash thing or whatever between 7 and up?
No.
I don't think it ever did when I was growing up.
See, it's weird because I always remember having it like a dash.
No.
And
I've always remembered it just being 7 blank.
see, or like remember,
Yeah,
or like
or-
with the
yeah.
the bubble thingy.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I remember a dash.
Why?
I don't know, but now it's like the circle thingy in between the up and 7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I remember a dash, but oh, and then the movie Snow White. Whenever she's talking to the mirror, the evil queen or whatever, she's like sleeping. She goes, "Mirror, mirror on the wall." Does she say "mirror, mirror on the wall," or does she say "magic mirror on the wall"?
Magic. Wait.
No, she said mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yeah, that's how I remember
Yeah,
it.
there
But
ain't
if
no
you go
magic
back and you
mirror.
look, it's mirror, mirror on the wall. It's magic mirror on the wall. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
That
I
doesn't.
remember magic mirror on
Yeah,
the wall.
that doesn't even make any
Magic-
sense.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest? Yeah. No.
Magic mirror on the wall. That doesn't make sense. So I was like, okay.
I think Aunt Patty has the old version of the.
Well, we have the movie.
The old version though.
Yeah, we have we have the movie, babe. Okay, so now that we got through some of those crazy
See,
men,
look, that dot's always noticed, and there's never been a dash. This is vintage 7-Up bottles.
then why do I remember there being a dash?
Look, these are all probably because there wasn't a dash. It was just a dot.
Maybe that's why. That's weird.
Yeah, because these are old vintage ones I looked up.
Is that like the ones you remember?
No, this is before me.
Oh.
I went even back before though.
He went back further to back up his evidence, y'all. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the Mirny Diamond Mine mystery. Okay, ow. So, basically, I'm gonna show y'all can't
we
see
need
the pictures.
a big light right there for better lighting.
Look at these pictures real quick, Steph. This is what this place is.
Is that a?
It's a big mine.
This is a mine.
That is not a mine. It would be underground.
Well, it's a mystery, like it's a thingy. So basically, it's really, really deep, and it's a vortex that was created strong enough, it's like a vortex, and it's
It looks like a
basically
football field.
strong enough to like suck a helicopter down into it.
Because the winds it circulates.
Yeah, that it circulates
Well,
like
that's
around.
a deep hole, man. Look at that. I
Dude,
guarantee you could stick two skyscrapers on top of each
for
other.
real.
It's deep.
I
And
think
they just keep digging deeper and deeper.
The hole
and
is over 1,000 feet deep.
deeper. Jesus.
Yeah,
Probably like 1 billion.
and it's over a half a mile wide. And it says that it sucks down anything that flies overhead, so like birds, flies,
Man.
anything.
I want to get a drone now and go over there and fly it and see what happens.
And if you look, there's a permafrost layer.
A what?
A permafrost layer.
What is that?
How do you explain that to Stephanie? I don't know how to explain it.
For
Is it
sure
like a
I'd
drone
explain
thing,
that.
Lover?
No.
You know how it looks kind
Throw
of like
Jackson over it.
No, let
No.
her speak.
you know how it looks kind of like snowy but not snowy.
Yeah.
That's what a permafrost is.
It's right between
Snow.
hot and cold, I guess.
Yeah.
It's right there at.
So warm.
Well, in
Fine.
2000, like okay, if you look kind of like at the satellite view, there is like looks like a city around it, but like the city's abandoned. Like they evacuated everybody. Like it's a ghost town.
Why'd they evacuate it though?
Well, I read that it like overflowed with water, but I don't know where all the water went.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If it overflowed with water, there'd still be
True.
water in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
'Cause-
found something. It said Russia dug a hole through the Earth's crust in the 1970s. They reached a 40,318 feet deep before they stopped. It's still the deepest hole humans have ever dug.
Okay.
So it's in, I guess, Russia, or Russians came over and dug. I don't know.
No, they did it in Russia. Russia didn't come over here.
Yeah,
and
so
did it.
yeah, it's in Russia. They dug it in the 1970s, and it's over 40,000 feet deep.
Gee.
That is
And they
huge.
was digging it for mining.
I'm guessing. but like it's. And we are back. I'm sorry about that, folks. Our curtain fell again. I don't know why we're having issues today.
Well, I'm back here. There's usually nobody back here.
That's true. Anyway, so Russia built it. Like they dug down deep into the earth, and it's like 40,000.
Another story you need to look into is that big. There's the Russians and I can't remember when they started, but they drilled a hole. Not like that. They drilled like a hole for like drilling for oil. And they wanted to see how far they could go, and they went way down there. That's the bottom of it. So it does have water in it.
See, yeah, okay, so yeah, I found pictures, and it used to be filled with water or something. Well, I don't know what, because if you look at it from the satellite, there's no water if you look at it from the satellite view. What were you saying?
It'd probably be hard to tell with that hole being so deep if there's water in the bottom. You probably got to actually just think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
But how do you get down there, though?
That might be right, though, if they
know.
said the town flooded, because if they did it, started digging it in the 70s, let's say in the 80s, it wasn't that deep yet, and it flooded over.
That's true, but like, yeah, no, because if you see, like,
it had to do it while it was still kind of shallow.
yeah,
there's no way.
Because like, look, like you can see the towns, like it's built around this hole, like the town. I don't know how you get down there.
That road, that spiral road. See?
Road?
Oh yeah, they did a spot. Dang.
Yeah, that's how they'd go down there and dig it out and come back up. And
Wow. Okay.
Gosh.
Well, yeah, you guys need to check out this place. It's cool. But they closed the town in 2004. I guess that's when it overflowed.
dang.
Oh. My God.
But I still don't know,
That
like.
still don't make any sense. I mean, that's a big hole. You need like a
God,
2
you can
years
even
of
see
rain.
the road here.
Yeah, I don't understand. But okay, well,
Oh
with
gosh, just imagine speeding down that.
yeah, let's not attempt that. Okay, well, we are at almost 30 minutes. Do you want to
Yeah.
tell your story?
Yes, we can do hours.
About what?
Okay, Dad has a story today about UFOs.
Stephanie, well, I'm going to use your mic. But I'll give it back. I just need it for
Yeah.
story time.
Story time today.
All right, Steph. Which one should I tell them? The one about in Stephenville or the one in Aurora? The one in Stephenville. I mean, both these towns are within an hour from us.
My teacher's, the teacher lives in Stephenville.
Okay, we'll do it. Well, in 1978, what am I thinking? In January of 2008, 30 residents of Stephenville, Texas, they ranged from hunters to even pilots that were flying that day, and even residents in the town, and one of the people that worked for the newspaper even seen it. There was reports of a UFO flying around that day, and like I said, there was 30 residents that seen it, and the MUFON, which stands for Mutual UFO Network, they came and investigated it. And even though there was they went back, and I guess you can go back and look at the radar, like like in the towers, they have the radars, and they can tell which planes are out there close to them.
Oh yeah.
Well, there was evidence of some planes being in the area that day, jet planes, but the speed that the object was going at, when they analyzed and all that, was going over 200 miles an hour.
Planes
And
don't
the
even
only
go that
thing
fast.
that maybe goes that fast is like the big old black bird and stuff, but that sucker's way up in there. That's like a spy plane.
Dang.
Even your F-14s don't go that fast, they said. So, but then the Air Force came out and they were like, well, that day we didn't have really anything in the area. There was no...
Normally they'd be like.
So, it even made the news and everything. And then that whole time of year was weird because they had sightings happening from December of 2008 all the way to February of 2009. But it was a big deal. It made the news and everything because, I mean, so many people seen it that day. And that's why it was so strange, because they seen the videos of it and everything.
That's weird.
What would you do if you seen a UFO, Steph?
I would cringe.
I don't know what I would do. Oh, speaking of that, my dad told me something before we podcasted, and it's very, very weird. Tell him about the Roswell thing you told me.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody remembers the Roswell story. Well, this is what her grandpa used to tell me. Her grandpa's name was Dixie Ramey. And if everybody remembers that picture of the general sitting there holding supposedly the
Air balloon
weather,
thing?
the weather
The
balloon.
weather balloon that we all know
The
wasn't.
general holding that, his last name was Ramsey, and supposedly they were kin to him somehow. That guy was.
And then
So she's kin to that guy somehow.
Yeah.
So
she's popular. She makes us popular now. Thanks, Lex.
Just say I know aliens.
But yeah, that was pretty cool. That happened right down the street from us. That's like what, 30 minutes, maybe 45.
Oh,
if
yeah.
that. I mean, it's real close to us.
Yeah, it's really, really close.
So-
Can we go see it after?
Need to start. It ain't gonna be. I mean,
It's not gonna be
sightings
there.
stuff, which means it's here and gone.
Man.
So start paying more attention in the air. Look up
Yeah,
at the sky
yeah.
more, guys.
Well,
But I'm gonna save my Aurora story for the next episode.
well, okay. Why don't we get off here, say goodbye, and get ready for the next episode, y'all?
Take no breaky.
Okay. Well, you know, it was nice. Sorry about the little technical difficulties. We
It
will
won't happen
arrange better
again.
for the next episode. But yeah, you guys stay safe out there. Thank you for checking out our podcast. I did manage to get a Facebook page set up, and I'm already having it going. Our Facebook page is What's Really Out There. We have Instagram. It's What's Really Out There. We have our
Subscribe to Simone.
what?
Simone.
We have our Gmail. It's our email. It's what's really out there at gmail.com. And we are on Apple Podcasts.
Oh.
We are on Stitcher, Spotify. We applied for iHeart. We're waiting to hear back. And I think that's it. But yeah, you guys just keep on checking in and everything. And we love you guys and thank you so much. Until next time, bye.
Adios.